Howdy, y'all. Hope y'all doing good. I made some adjustments to my phone and the camera settings, so let's see how much better it does. There's a lot more settings in there than I thought didn't exist, so apparently I can do quite a bit. I'm impressed. So anyway, yeah, let's get started. Welcome to part 2. We're on part 2 of the disassembly of the Pixelmac 1010 automatic. Alright. Again, I gotta try and not be so loud because my mic is right here. So, with that said, we got a little bit more to do. It's actually going to take, I'm trying to take my time with this, so I'm trying not to rush it. That way I can inspect as I go and bag everything. Whoop, whoop. Drooping here. There we go. I also took the liberty, after watching Mr. Pixel's video on mics and all that, I took, yeah, somebody's definitely been into this. Clear RTV sealant. That is RTV sealant. That's not like the good stuff. That's like, yeah, okay. Surprised there wasn't much more issues to this. But anyway, I did take the liberty of ordering a Rode mic from Mr. Pixel. Went on to his Amazon list, or his store, and went ahead and ordered one of those. So that will be a huge bonus here for the channel. Yeah, let's see if I can get this. That is not coming off. Got a little spacer here for the between the cylinder and the upper body, and it is not coming off at all. I don't want to use a hammer because this is a composite. That's why I usually like to use the screwdriver handle because it's a soft plastic. Apparently, it's not enough. Surprisingly, that is really on there. Well, I guess we go over here to one thing I really wanted to check out. Get it cleaned up here and do the best I can. Okay, I really wanted to look and inspect this oiler, where the manual oiler plunger here. Yep, a little disappointed into it. Alright, well, I can stop gawking at it and get to work here. Yeah, that screw is definitely loose. Now this screw here, these has a bolt on the inside of the oil body or oil tank here. The other one does not. So we're gonna have to get in here, and I can tell this is really messed up because that bolt is kinked to the side. Get my light back in my pocket here. Okay, that is a 5/16. Or is it? That is not. Somebody's been in here. Somebody's been playing with this stuff, because this should be a 5/16 bolt. That is a metric bolt. Which is probably an 8. And I know for sure that is not supposed to be metric. Yeah, that's definitely metric. That's probably one of the reasons why it was leaking. And why it wasn't on there all the way. Not cool. bolt itself looks okay. Here's the nut. Yeah, that nut is all screwed up. Well, that's not cool. And now that I look at things, this might be a part 3, but we'll never know. We'll see. Alright, let's go ahead and pry this up just a tiny little bit. Alright, there's the body. So, our leaking issue was definitely right there. Definitely wasn't in the plunger area where I thought it would be. Yeah, because that is pretty well sealed off right there. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I did order a new gasket. I went on to Leon's Parts, Chainsaw Parts and Repairs. Went on to his website, ordered quite a bit of stuff. Not only for this saw, but as well as the home light. That's why we're working on this now, because the home light, it's gonna sit out this side for a little bit, because we've done all we can right now until we get a couple little parts. Just little stuff. Nothing major. Alright, I'll go ahead and bag this stuff. Put those screws all in there, that's for the oiler. And pop the feed line out. Oh, I guess it goes the other way. Which I'm hoping the rubber is okay on it, which seems to be alright, so we can be able to squeeze it back through the hole. Alright, so no damage there. We're good. This is the pickup line. I used, this had the good stuff in here. It looks like it was a red oil, which is usually the better stuff. They use a lot out in the west there, from what I was told. So I heard that was good, if it was the good stuff. So, you can tell this is definitely original enamel paint. Very good stuff they used back then, but unfortunately it had been outlawed due to the chemical compound they had into it, would damage the environment. I've been trying to get through everybody's videos. I haven't had much time to sit down and actually watch everyone's videos. Everybody's getting out there between live feeds. I try to make the live feeds as best I can. Well, but besides a few little parts here and there, I think we're alright. Clean some of this gunk off around where the flange is. Besides getting that off there, I can't seem to get, I don't have the tool for this, but I will. Got a nice spur sprocket on the clutch area there for the chain. That's good. Good to have. Alright, just a couple things there. I can't get off it right at the moment, but I will. But I definitely want to get this apart. So we've got a couple different sizes here. We've got a couple 1/4 inch, which I just happen to have right here. A couple 1/4 inch bolts here. Which I do not have a 1/4 inch socket on me right now. Not without going over to the toolbox, but I have the wrench. That will definitely take a while. Yeah, I'll grab it. And the extension. So, yeah, this is actually looking pretty good here. Looking pretty good. I'll get another little baggie for the bolts here. These little 1/4 inchers, they're easy to lose. Whoever put the RTV on here last day, they put quite a bit. There is a lot of it everywhere. So somebody's definitely been into this, which kind of worries me a little bit. Hopefully they knew what they were doing, at least somewhat. I would have definitely not have used this clear RTV stuff. I personally like, Black Max is good, but there is called the right stuff, I believe it's called. That's some good stuff. Oil resistant, fuel resistant, all that good stuff. I never ever had an issue with it. I think Mr. Nick Pixel will enjoy this very much. So we're going to get this all disassembled as much as possible. Then we're going to put it back together after I clean it up a little bit, because it has a ton of debris in the exhaust port, which I could definitely see that can be opened up quite a bit more, which I would definitely be happy with, depending on what our numbers are. We're gonna put it back together and run our numbers over it too. Alright, now we can switch to, looks like 5/16, but back to that. Got 4 bolts on the inside here. That's the automatic oiler. And I did miss a screw, miss a 1/4 inch screw. It's down in here where the bottom of the handlebar goes to. I had to make sure to get that too. Let's go ahead and break all these loose. Some of these are a little stiff, probably a little bit of RTV on the threads there. Could break out the impact. A little 1/4 inch impact. I know I might be sounding a little weird. I bit my tongue and it kind of hurts to talk a little bit. So I might sound a little different. That's what I'm just trying to avoid from biting my tongue again. So it don't move quite the same right now. One more. Oh no, I got another one after this. Forgot one of the 1/4 inchers. Alright, I'm going to pop that 5/16 off. Swap out a 1/4 inch. We got to get in here. Alright, then we have tons of cleaning ahead of us. That was a long one. Nope, I thought they would break out loose. Take a little bit of this. Just a little tap, a little love tap, and voila. Okay. Oh yeah. Very, very, man, I don't even smell right. Lots of scarring going on here. So, prior to me doing the carb deal, let's see. Look at all that scarring on the exhaust side. No, that wouldn't be that's not the exhaust side, that's the intake side. So we definitely have some blowout with the rings here. Let's see around the rings. So our rings are definitely done. So you can see here. Oop, here, let me turn. So all this brown here, that's blowout. Blowback. We call it blowback. So what ends up happening is the oil, the burn, and the oil gets burned that's in between the rings and down below. And so from when it ignites on the top of your piston, it blows through the rings and back down. So this guy was definitely not firing, or not at full potential when running. So we don't have too bad of scarring on the exhaust side, surprisingly. I can feel a little bit of roughness. It's not as smooth as I like it, but you know what we're going to end up doing? I already ordered all this. I ordered a upgraded piston, and we're going to do a piston swap on this. All the bearing needles, they look alright. That thing don't look too bad. We definitely have a oil leak from the chain oil. There's a lot of oil from the chain oil. A lot of chain oil in the crankcase. That's what I'm trying to say. A lot of oil. That's why it don't smell right. So we're definitely having some blowback from the automatic oiler. Okay, which automatic oiler acts on the downward pressure of the piston through that hole right here. Okay, and that activates a diaphragm inside of this, which pumps, will go back and forth and pumps your oil and oils your chain. So that's where we're definitely having an issue at. Crank seals, I can see both sides were leaking. One more than the other. But that's okay. We've been replacing those. I'm going to keep that in there like that for right now, because I want to do my numbers. Now that piston, it should be in here pretty soon, but I'm going to do all my numbers and all my markings. I'm going to go ahead and do that with the new piston and when it comes in. So I'm going to leave all this as is, just clean it up a little bit. I'm going to clean up the base here, make sure it's all clean, which don't look too bad actually. It's actually pretty clean. So whoever cleaned it before did a pretty good job. But I will be cleaning up the piston. Definitely got a carbon build up there to the top. Okay, so once that new piston comes in, actually what I'll do is before that happens, I'm going to put this back on. I forgot to check for squish. I'm going to check for squish on the old one, and then I'm going to compare it to the new one. Yeah, I don't know what this stuff. Not RTB. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I think what I use is called the right stuff. It works really well. But I definitely see some transfer work that can be done. Can be opened up a little bit. Exhaust could be opened up. Yeah, I already got some ideas running through my head, but nevertheless, we're going to check all our numbers first. So, alright, give you all a little peek in the inside there. See if the light don't wash it out. So, on this side here, see all that carbon build up at the top? Yeah. You need to have your oil fuel mix just, you know, a little closer, better than that. Definitely could be better than what this was at. But I've seen worse. I've seen much worse. So yeah, we can definitely get some work going on this. Yep. So it's not too bad. Cylinder don't look bad. I'm just gonna put the honer in there and get all honed up. I definitely see some marks from the carbon from on the exhaust side, but there is one pretty deep groove in there. But I can stick the honer in there and see what it'll do. See if we can get that smoothed out some. I put some lighter stones in there, finer grit. But other than that, I'm not too concerned about it. Other than that one spot, it looks really, really, really well. And the carbon buildup right there at the top. But other than that, this is definitely a workable cylinder. Workable piston as well. But nevertheless, I'm definitely going to be getting it replaced. Newer, better one. If I'm not mistaken, this is a pressed-on or pressed-in pen. It is. Alright, that's not a big deal. I have a press. We can press it out. You can do it. So, other than that, not too bad. This probably a little shorter video this time around. So, good news. Things are looking good. Definitely see that somebody been in the saw, which I could tell now that I'm looking at it. Changed the crankshaft seals. And apparently they must have thought they had to tear it all apart. Sometimes you can do it right up from the outside. I don't know about exactly for this saw, but you can. So other than that, that's the end of this video, part 2 Next up is, basically all I'm going to do is clean. I'm sure you don't want to see me cleaning and cleaning and cleaning, doing some blast work and all that. And figure out what we're going to do with the cylinder. I don't know. I don't want powder coat it, that's for sure. Maybe paint it. I get a paint to match. Paint would be not bad, but anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. The starting in part 2 of the Pixel Mac. Hope you all enjoyed it. So, thanks for all stopping in. I appreciate everyone watching and commenting. I always love to hear from people. Other than that, I will catch you all later on the next video. So, y'all be good, be safe, be kind, and please spread the love. I'll see you on the next one.